Why do I have replay buffer on? I don't think I'm going to need that.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Indeed.
Wow, captions picked that up.
Your lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
Bigger woman squeeze, though, is what my post captions just picked up there.
I mean, fair.
Is the large woman here? Here's this.
This. What is this? Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the 84 months, but no.
Yeah, we gotta combine our chats.
Accept. Think it did the thing. There we go. Share chat started.
Yeah. You just gotta click on the share chat button. Oh man, it has been 22 days since our last stream.
Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go.
Do I not?
No, that was my fault.
Oh.
My brother.
Gross indeed.
Yeah.
That is absolutely just fucking awful.
I don't like it.
No. Part of me says that we've been doing this for too long.
It does feel that way every now and then.
Isn't
everything here your fault? Yeah, pretty much. Hey, how you doing, Nearly?
Hey, Nearly. Yeah, it has been like 22 days since we've last streamed.
It has been a hot minute.
For the annual stream around Christmas time. Okay, so like we were gonna stream on Link's chat. Yep. Hey.
I know. At long last, you can see both now. Hey, Chris, what's up, man?
Yeah. So we were gonna stream on the 2nd, but then like some like random fucking chaos happened at my work. My manager got fired. And like that was kind of
50 months. Gross.
Yeah, that was kind of like a weird day. To be completely honest.
Understandable.
And then the week after that, I just like I took 2 days off from work because I was just so well, that's not entirely true. I tried to go into work on Thursday, but I was just like, fucking sick as fuck. Like, actually, like, getting knocked on my ass sick. And that has not happened in... Honestly, the last time I felt sick enough to actually want to take off of work would have been about about 7 years ago.
That's quite a while.
Yeah. No dying. Yeah, no, it was bad. Like, it wasn't even that bad, really. Like, I wasn't ever like running a temperature or anything like that. I just basically like it was a lot of chills. So it was like fever-like symptoms, but I never ran a temperature. Right? Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I constantly want to call out of work, but it's about actually being sick. and calling out of work, not just like being like, I'm sick of this shit, I'm calling out.
I'll tell you, I've gotten sick just like a fragment of the times ever since I started masking up with COVID and everything.
Yeah,
I could not be happier with that.
yeah, it's a crazy thing. Like once like majority of like the COVID stuff I stopped masking, and I still have had no issues with like getting sick. Until quite recently, as of like last week. I'm still not 100% like better. I still have like chest congestion.
Damn, buddy.
And it fucking sucks, man. Especially when you have to like work on cars. It's been rough.
Is it the car knocking or is it me?
Yeah, right. But I am feeling well enough to sit down and do stuff now and actually walk around, and it's just been like a lot of coughing and getting upset when nothing comes up, because it's like I know it's in there. I know that there's the buildup of mucuses and such in the lungs.
Yep.
Yep. Like I am drinking probably about a gallon of water a day right now. Just to like, in the summer, that's not unheard of, right?
I was gonna say that's potentially a little low, depending, because you do a lot of physical labor, you sweat a lot, so that's like,
yeah, but when it's
replenish.
Yeah, but when it's 19 degrees outside and the shop is a literal fucking freezer.
True.
Like, there will be days where I drink at work. I drink about a total of about 64 ounces a day, regardless. But I'd end up like maybe finishing my 32-ounce bottle most days, because it's not as necessary, right? Because like once you start moving around and you warm up, and then you start taking off like your sweater and stuff like that, so like you stop sweating, and then like your body just maintains that like level of equilibrium to where like you're heating up but it's cold, so like you're not really sweating.
Did you drink 2 gallons of water? Hydrate or dihydrate, yeah.
Yeah. No, I just. Oh my goodness, I'm already yawning. Oh my god, it's over. It's done. Chat, I'm cooked.
All right, well, thank you for stream, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. It's time for Old Man Crin to go to. Holy shit. So a couple announcements. TIRCast will now, maybe not this week. It depends. TIRCast will be shifting over to a 2-hour period from 8:30 until 10:30.
That's right.
That'll allow Sasha to actually show up.
Potentially.
From the 9:30 to 10:30. I don't think he will this week because he is going on a trip tomorrow.
Yes.
We're not necessarily at liberty to share where or why, but
needless to say, it's a nice thing.
It's a nice thing, yeah. If he shows up,
it's not like there's something dramatic going on.
Well, it might be dramatic. It might still be dramatic.
It's not bad dramatic.
Correct. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So I don't know if he'll be able to show up today, but basically it'll be me and Frank for the first hour, and then the second hour will basically be some sort of video game with the three of us. And that being said, news is coming back. We're going back to news. It kind of helps us keep what's a good word for it? Focused, organized,
task oriented,
yeah. Because like otherwise we just kind of like, and there's nothing
ramble
wrong with
and
it.
go all over the place.
Let's say there's nothing wrong with the rambling. People show up for the rambling, but it's more like it kind of also gives us something to kind of like springboard off of if like necessary or needed. This week we have one news story thing to cover, but we'll get to that soon. Hey, Rag.
Yeah. Hey, Happy New Year. How you doing, Rag?
Yeah. We meant to be here earlier and sooner, but yeah. And also, I will be getting back to my roots as far as streaming, where you're just gonna check your phone, just like right then and there as I'm talking. Am I boring you?
Oh, is it doing the clicking?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Not my fault. I was being bored to death.
Oh, no. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going back to my roots, and I'm going to be basically streaming video games. I've developed yet another backlog of video games I want to play, and then like every time I think about wanting to go play them, I'm just like, I don't want to play them. So,
I get that. There have been very few games lately that have been able to hold my attention. And admittedly, there are the few games I have been playing, I really have been only doing it for like the sake of actually enjoying a game for the first time in a little while, as opposed to streaming it. So I don't know if it's just burnout or like
we're not allowed to do that here.
I know. It was nice to actually just sit back and enjoy something for non-content reasons.
Apparently, the original Diablo is now available on Xbox Game Pass.
Really?
Yeah, do with that information as you will. But there's going to be a little bit of a twist with me, like coming back to video games. I have a list of video games, and I don't. How do I like go about explaining this? Because like I explained it to you, Ham. Like you know what it is.
I mean,
but like,
do you genuinely want me to like come out and potentially spoil it if I can come up with a reasonable explanation?
so basically, like okay, I'm just, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna come out straight up and say it, right? Like it's gonna sound maybe downright reasonable. I don't know, but basically, the idea is I'm gonna have a list of video games, and you as the viewers can pay for priority of that video game list.
Yeah, Cren's going to play games that he actually wants to play, and you guys, by way of, paying, can move things up or down the list.
Yes. Well, up a list. Well, I guess technically,
if
you
you're moving
could,
something up the list, you are
something
in
is
a
moving
way
down,
moving something
yes.
down. So
yeah, so there will be a free to play option, but it's mostly going to be revolving around. I don't know if I want to do donations, but definitely bits.
bits are probably the most hassle-free way.
Yeah. Did you? Why are you not showing up on the guest star thing? Did you accidentally close it or something?
I don't think I did.
I don't think our. What's happening? It's so weird.
All right, let's try the thing again. Hang on.
Yeah. You just gotta. Yeah, there you go. And then now we start sharing chat. There it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened
That's
there.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, that was weird. That was like incredibly weird.
I know, right? Nearly. Our successful 5 minutes of technology.
Yeah, our trial usage of new technologies is over. But all of the full details will be out next week. I'm thinking tentatively a stream schedule of basically what I used to have: Monday, Wednesday, and then Thursday for TIRCast. Starting next week on Monday we'll probably go with 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With Little Kitty Big City.
Meow.
I did say that right. Okay, yes. Little Kitty Big City. So that should be fun.
What did you think you said?
The other way around.
Oh, okay.
Just big city, Little Kitty.
Never mind.
It's the same thing. Yes, I know, but
No. That was not where my mind went with that phrase.
Oh. Little city, big kitty. Yeah, imagine.
Little city, big titty.
Oh, yeah, no. That's not where my brain went. Not this time anyway. Why is Marvel Rivals trying to update right now? Doesn't it know I'm like streaming?
It doesn't care.
The game's interesting. I played it a little bit, I just haven't really. You know what? Honestly, I have not loaded up a single video game since the annual stream around Christmas time.
I mean, technically.
I mean, video game, not like
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
mobile distraction device.
I will say I did play prior to giving Div the suggestion to play it. I did play my side, me side, however you want to say it, to make sure everything was copacetic.
It's not though.
And that was nice.
It is,
In terms of Twitch TOS, it is.
but it's not.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Cappy, his wife. Yeah, and it's a perfectly normal, cute game. Nothing bad happens in it.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, little kitty, big city has been in my backlog for a little bit, and I've decided to do something about it, and I'm going back to like how I used to like stream stuff, right? It was just like I'm playing a video game, and you guys are welcome to join me in that.
Mm.
I was gonna say endeavor, but like it's not really an endeavor in that situation. Experience, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Oh, and actually, sorry, apologies for the derail, but given that we were just talking about Little Kitty, Big City, or Little City, Big Kitty, whatever. Whatever the name of it is, because like I am now getting it all fucking mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
The company that did Stray, actually just we might end up getting Stray 2 in the end after all, because they, I believe, were purchased out after having to previously cancel it. I remember reading something about that, but my dumbass forgot to save it.
Um.
Annapurna Interactive.
The entire Annapurna video game team has resigned as of 4 months ago.
No, hang on. Buyout. As of January 7th, former Annapurna Interactive staff reportedly taking over private division portfolio following Take-Two sale, including KSP. So the devs who left or were fired are making their own studio. They're taking on portfolio of other things, and assuming it goes well, we may end up with Stray 2. That's what got me thinking that. There might be KSP 2. They said they're taking on the portfolio, including Kerbal Space Program.
Didn't KSP 2 come out?
Did it? I genuinely don't know. I've never played KSP or KSP 2 or.
Yeah, no,
I'm aware of it.
It's
but...
out. The reviews are mostly negative.
No, that's not great.
And the recent reviews are overwhelmingly negative.
Oh my. Early access, I see.
I like how this person says recommended. Tons of potential, but the devs abandoned it. So you recommend this game? Like,
I mean, is it moddable? Because potentially be used as a framework in that case at any rate.
Probably not. I don't think the first one was.
Shame.
Shame. Yeah, like I haven't even been able to like load up Path of Exile 2.
Neither have I. I don't know. Like, I will eventually, but right now I'm just a little burnt out. It happens now and then.
Just burn out of all video games.
Yep, you just need to enjoy something on your own for the sake of enjoying it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I haven't really been able to like load up any
Well, that's what I'm
video
saying. You
game.
can't force it. You need to wait until something does manage to grab you.
I should look at the Xbox Game Pass stuff because there's almost always something on there that'll just like.
Yeah, something free you can mess around with and might, put you in a better headspace for gaming.
But then I look at stuff and it's just like, yeah, but I could stream like Nine Souls. Nine Souls is on the list of video games to play. Maybe I download Indiana Jones and the Great Circle and I just play that.
I mean, honestly, there are worse suggestions. I think I mentioned this last time, but I've seen people play it and it's fun as fuck. Some of the puzzles are actually kind of neat.
Getting leaked, Musk paying others to play for. Yeah, that's
not surprising whatsoever.
That's obvious. Super obvious. He has no idea what he's doing.
Painfully clear.
I guess we can like kind of touch on. Okay, but this is the part where you suggest Warframe. I loaded up Warframe the other day. You'll be happy to know, and then I immediately turned it off because I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to get onto a mission. And instead of Googling it, I just got off the game.
It wasn't worth it.
What about Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis? I don't know. Tell me more.
Every now and then, both with First Descendant and Helldivers, I have been not playing, but logging in to collect the free things and then immediately logging out again.
Yeah, oh my god. So, like, it's from 1992. Yeah, I don't know anything about that nearly. But, we were having a conversation the other day about how, the Gooners were all wrong. They're all like, oh, the First Descendant's got everything everybody wants in it. Big ass anime titties.
Ain't even the gamer's fault, man.
And then like it loses 96% of its like population. After what? It's been what, 6 months? 4 months?
I want to say 6.
Hasn't been that long. And then meanwhile, like Warframe still manages to hold like 40,000 people.
Because that managed to establish a decent gameplay loop first.
It also has a story that you can understand.
God, yeah. We did also mention, well, we didn't mention that anywhere that you guys would know about it.
No, we absolutely
we were talking about that.
Have mentioned in the past that the First Descendant story is fucking god awful.
Nigh incomprehensible, yeah.
And like the dial, oh god, it's awful. Okay, like they could have hired actual writers. I'm sure they just had some intern somewhere stuck in front of like ChatGPT to write a story and then write dialogue based on that story that it created. And then since it doesn't store anything, it had no idea what the hell it was talking about.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is like not just down to like localization or being written by a Korean team. Both Kern and I play Korean games, and their stories are much better than this.
Absolutely.
It was.
There's some localization weirdness, but
I mean that's always something you have to like take into consideration. It's not like 4Kids TV. Wow, these jelly donuts are great, bad, but
oh my god. Every once in a while, that pops into my head.
I remember watching it back then and just being like, those are not jelly donuts.
Yeah, they're not jelly donuts.
What is it?
I don't know what they are.
Tell me what it is.
I don't know what they are, but those are not jelly donuts. That's not any jelly donut I've ever seen. And like, you could tell somebody thought it was a genius idea because they just kept fucking running with it over and over again.
I really don't know what 4Kids is thinking, because like if they had literally just come out and said, yeah, it's like it's a little like seaweed wrapped sticky bun thing. I would have been like, oh, that sounds good.
Could have just called it rice snack. Like,
True.
these mankeys really like this rice snack. That's kind of weird, but like, okay, at least I can see that it looks like some sort of like rice snack. Not a jelly fucking donut.
Okay, man, now that's got me thinking about like the little sweet rice like rolls that this place I used to go to made. I miss those.
Pokemon from the like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it used to broadcast through something called 4Kids TV, which was a company that would take anime and stuff and rerun them, what with horrible
They were
localization.
they were like the only place or only company rather that would had the rights to localize a lot of like kids related type animes.
And oh, did they? Oh,
It does
not only did they do weird shit with like the jelly donuts in Pokemon, um, this has been talked about elsewhere, but I was completely turned off and disgusted by any attempt to try and watch One Piece because the 4Kids localization was so fucking miserable. I could not stomach it whatsoever. And eventually it rolled around to the point where I was able to watch like what it was intended to be, and oh my god, it is so much better.
Yeah. So like to absolutely break it down here, jelly donuts are actually like very fantastic, and they don't get soggy. I don't know what black magic is used to make these things.
Grease.
Well, grease is part of it, yes, but they don't get soggy. They also don't set. You make the donut, and then you penetrate the donut, and then you leave the sweet, sticky jelly inside of it.
Yep. Giving it a strawberry jam cum shot. You okay there, buddy?
No,
You need a second?
no, I'm fine. Oh man.
Look, sometimes you just have to call it tomato a tomato.
Yeah, tomato potato. You've had jam donuts, but not jelly donuts. Well, then I would associate. I would assume rather that they're the same thing, just a different speaky word.
A different preservative inside.
Well, like you know how like there's different words for things. Like
Yeah, there's jams, jellies, preserves.
no, I mean more along the lines of like like a biscuit is like a cookie or something like that.
Ah, I see.
Stuff like that. Can't wait for Fat Tuesday. Isn't Fat Tuesday the day that everyone just like decides that they're going to like give up pancakes for Lent because they don't eat pancakes normally, so they don't actually have any sort of like sorry, no. Should we go to yes, let's go down that rabbit hole. So everyone gives up pancakes for Fat Tuesday for Lent. So they just eat a bunch of fucking pancakes on Fat Tuesday. And then they don't actually ever have to like sacrifice anything of real note or value to themselves to actually like improve themselves as human beings in their religion.
Back when I was still getting dragged to church by my family, we would always give up red meat.
Oh God. Actually, you know what? That's not actually the worst thing to do every now and then.
Yeah, and then we did fish on Fridays, so it was nice.
Yeah, I mean it's so like red meat is delicious. Anybody who disagrees with me can feel free to leave both of these chats because I'm sure Frank feels the exact same way about that as I do.
I mean, you can stick around, but yeah, I think it's a piece of cow. I like a burger. I will have a bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I will,
But like giving up red meat every now and then, like it's a temporary thing, probably a pretty good idea.
And yeah, good for you too.
Yeah. See, exactly. That's what I'm talking about right there. Like UK jelly is US Jello. So
Oh.
Rag hears jelly donut and thinks Jello donut.
So what do you call a
Jam
strained
jam donut.
fruit? No, well,
Uh,
because what is jam functionally then for you
but we
guys?
still but Rag. See, here's the thing: we have jelly and we have jam,
They're two different things. That's the thing, because jam has
and
fruit
then
solids
there's
in it, and jelly is strained.
and then
They're
there's
both pectin stabilized fruit
and then
spreads.
there's marmalade and preserves.
And marmalade and preserves, it's true.
Like, there's 4 of them motherfuckers over here.
I gotta say, I'm a fan of marmalade. I really am.
I really like marmalade.
Marmalade on toast is frickin' tasty.
With like, forget the toast part, because like peanut butter and toast just do not. You're talking dry on dry, and that does not sit well with me. So like, Marmite, get the hell out of here. Go.
I've done it. I have done the Marmite and butter sandwich. It's not bad. I don't know if I'd like do it consistently, but
But no,
hey,
so
it's
so
an
like
interesting thing.
peanut butter and honey sandwich, toasted peanut butter and honey. I cannot do toast and peanut butter. I just can't. It might have something to do with like childhood, like trauma or something, but um, I cannot do toast and peanut butter.
I think I know why. I suspect that when you tried to do it, you didn't wait for the toast to cool.
Well, no, because like you want the peanut butter to kind of melt to the toast.
Hey, what's up, G? I know you know you. Well, hang on. Are we talking creamy or crunchy?
Well, you'd want creamy peanut butter to melt onto the toast, right?
Well, you don't really need it to melt because if you do need it, if you let it melt and it gets super runny, then it literally just gushes out the sides. You need to have the temperature just right. You don't want the toast warm.
Okay,
You want to like just
so
be a little bit above
so,
room temperature.
so like no, my issue is when you're eating toast. Toast is dry, right? Otherwise, how is it toast? How does it get toasted? Because it's dry. It has to be. The moisture has to be gone out of the toast, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So then you put peanut butter on top of that, which has the tendency to glue your mouth shut, right?
Hmm.
And then you're eating dry ass toast with peanut butter.
Well, that's what the glass of milk is for.
Oh my fucking god. Forget the glass of milk.
You, no, if you have peanut butter on a sandwich, you need a glass of milk.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You pick it up like this is from
Somebody grew up
Italy.
with money.
You can do a glass of water if you want. The point being, you need lube if you're having a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, because like I'm 6 years old or 7 years old in this process, and I'm thinking, it'd be a really great idea. A glass of water with this peanut butter toast sandwich that I'm eating. Yeah, that's the thought process I'm going through.
Look, if you're dying of thirst in the desert, you don't hold out for fucking Perrier.
I mean, I'm fine with drinking flat tap water as it is. Like it's in my glass right now. Oh, delicious water from the tap.
Mine is also tap water, but it does have ice in it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I can't do ice water.
Really?
Cannot do it.
Huh.
Well, it's kind of from the having worked in the shop thing. Because like ice cold water on a hot day can cause you some issues.
That's why you eat peanut butter on toast like those old meme videos of women eating food with lipstick. Just open your mouth ultra wide and take a small bite. I could see that working.
And I to this day, I will not eat peanut butter on toasted bread. I won't do it. I forgot to turn my snow off. I just did that.
Okay, what about
But yeah,
peanut butter and jelly on toast?
it,
Like,
it,
if you had the jelly in there, does it change it?
it's still
Does it make it okay? No, it's still
it still has the peanut butter is
okay. I
like,
got you.
but like butter with like cinnamon sugar all day long. Honey, I'm good with that. Jelly, let's do it. Just straight butter, by all means. Now,
Yeah, actually, only tangentially related, but I gotta bring it up. I can't do fluffernutters
really,
or fluffernutellas.
I
It's too cloying, too sweet, man. I can't do it.
the fluff is too much.
Yeah,
I don't begrudge you that because I kind of agree.
I gave it a fair shake. I tried it once, but I just no bueno.
Too
Way too
sweet.
sweet.
Oh yeah,
Too
absolutely.
sweet.
Oh god. It reminds me when I worked for Hardee's. They released this shake. I don't remember everything that was in it, but it was like obviously ice cream, chocolate syrup, chocolate brownie, and there was a bunch of other stuff in it. The shake itself, and Hardee's shakes only come in one size, right?
Yeah.
The shake itself was 2,200 calories.
Dear God.
The shake was your entire day's worth of caloric intake. If you ever come to Chicago, go to Portillo's and get a chocolate cake shake. Also get a large cup of water. Can I just get the large cup of water? Yes, it was a surplus of calories. But yeah, same thing, Rag. Like it just the jam helps, the jelly helps, but just like it's not enough to stop the like dry ass toast and the peanut butter from like cementing your mouth shut.
I mean, personally, like, I like non-toasted bread for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches better anyway.
Oh yeah. But I mean, there's certain sandwiches that have to have like toasted bread, in my opinion. So like egg salad sandwiches, tuna salad sandwiches,
Chicken salad.
BLTs, yeah, chicken. I don't care for a lot of chicken salads.
Really?
It's just I don't know what it is. But then again, it has been a while since I've had one, so that could have changed.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you ever want to try it again, you use white meat chicken. You
Okay.
cook it until it's like bordering
I'm-
on overdone, so it'll like shred really fine.
I'm already turned off, but continue.
Really?
Yeah. When it comes to like chicken, I prefer like the dark meat. There's just more flavor there.
In that case, I get why you might not be a fan of the chicken salad.
Because a lot of them use white meat chicken.
Yeah, and dark meat, like it really, frankly, in my opinion, doesn't play well with the chicken salad concept. Because I mean, you're going mayo, you're going either celery or onion, and that's like the dark meat with that feels
Yeah.
different pages.
Nearly disagrees. The BLTs is the only one that has to be toasted so far. Okay, so like for the egg salad sandwich, not necessarily. Like depending on which kind of like egg salad you make. But like the tuna, absolutely toasted with a slice of American cheese on it, and then your tuna salad. Oh my god!
Doing a melt.
Oh my god! Forget about it.
Toasties do need to be toasted. It is very much there in the name.
Yeah, but we call them grilled cheese. They should be called like panned cheese, I guess. But like,
Well, not really. It's still.
have you ever grilled a cheese sandwich?
I've never outdoor grilled one. No.
Right. So then, like, you've always pan fried it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like
But
pan,
it's less pan frying, more grill in the
but it's
diner sense, like the grill top,
okay,
where it's a big
okay,
flat. You know,
okay.
you got to give them that one because it is bar and grill.
Griddled, grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah,
It is griddled, yes.
you have grilled a grilled cheese.
Really,
How did that? How did that work out for you? Did
I
it?
feel like that could potentially be really nice.
Well, if you do it over like charcoal, you get
Over
that nice
charcoal,
like
maybe.
smoky.
Yeah, a little bit of the smokiness. You'd have to use like a nice thick bread.
Nah, just grab a like slice of Wonder Bread, throw it on the grill.
I think I might go for like I would try that with something, maybe like a French sourdough or something.
Yeah, why are you getting so fancy here, man? Like fucking white bread and American cheese, bam, grilled cheese
I
sandwich.
mean, look, if we're talking griddle, yes, but if we're talking outside on a grill, I don't think Wonder Bread would even hold up.
It would. It goes stale the moment you take it out of the plastic. What do you
It goes
mean?
one of two ways. It either bursts into flames immediately, or by nature of being what it is, it does not catch fire at all.
It's just flame retardant. What do you mean? It doesn't catch fire at all. Use grill over
Like
open
tiles for the space shuttle.
Yeah, right. No, so like you're thinking that like you're grilling a piece of meat. Nah, you're not gonna have your like piece of white bread that close to the fire.
I mean, unless you're like, I think you would need to though to get like a good.
Look, man, you're out in the wilderness. You've got a fire. You've got a grill grate.
What's this out in the wilderness shit? We're talking about doing it over charcoal. Don't get fucking Bear Grylls on me right now.
Oh, okay. So like, when you burn enough wood, you make charcoals. Bam, checkmate. Got to get the
We
sear
are
on that white
approaching this
bread.
from two very different positions.
Oh my god! Speaking of Bear Grylls, there was like a post on Reddit that I saw earlier that was like, choose your fighter or whatever, and it's like a picture of Bear Grylls, like talking about how he's got like a whole ass camera crew and shit like that, and then like the second picture is Luke from Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. It's like survives in the Alaska wilderness with a selfie stick, and I'm like, why am I seeing all of this content of this guy here? Like, what is going on here?
The algorithm has spoken.
Yeah, no kidding. Highly recommend the YouTube channel, by the way. Oh yeah, it's right here, right in my history. Hang on, I'm gonna post it in the. Do I have a memes channel?
You do.
I've got a fuck ton of them. Dank Maymays, there it is. There you go, it's in Dank Maymays. So yeah, anyway, so there you are. You're out in the wilderness, right? Wood everywhere, and you're telling me that you don't think the Wonder Bread can handle this pine wood?
No, I really don't.
No.
I mean, you could do it if you had to, but see, you're approaching it from like the survival. I will die if I don't have a grilled cheese sandwich despite the circumstances. And I'm thinking like, okay, how could you like make a grilled cheese sandwich outside on a grill and have it be really tasty?
See that's like that's using like very limited like imagination there though.
I mean, look,
But
I'm
also,
half edible, and I'm just thinking about grilled cheese sandwiches.
if
What do you want from me?
if you're not thinking that that grilled cheese sandwich in the survival situation wouldn't be like the most delicious thing you've ever made,
I'm sure it would.
I feel like you're very much underestimating the ability of food to be delicious in a survival situation.
Yeah.
All right, video idea.
Oh.
We're gonna go get stuck out in the wilderness somewhere. We're gonna have a grilled cheese battle. You sound thrilled.
I'm fired up.
Fired.
What are we doing?
We were gonna make a video. We're gonna get together and we're gonna get lost in the wilderness somewhere.
Oh, so that's what you're calling it.
I mean, that video will be on the other website. I'm talking about the one we can actually put on YouTube.
I mean, look, if you're worried about getting lost in the wilderness, I'll trim.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that. Where was I? What was it? Anyway, so the U.S. YouTubers who regularly visit the UK do comparison between Wonder Bread and a standard UK loaf. I mean, if you're gonna compare like our cheapest possible like white bread to like a standard UK loaf, like I don't know what you're expecting. Like the standard UK loaf is probably going to win that battle 6 ways from Sunday. I don't know how Frank feels about that though.
I'm no disagreement there. Wonder Bread is borderline a survival food.
Oh no! Well, you know what? You say that, but there's a lot of like professional level chefs who swear by Wonder Bread for their meatballs.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Just something about the way it crumbles or something for the breadcrumbs. Just like I guess makes really good meatballs.
I mean, there are worse things you could eat, but it's something with the taste just doesn't do it for me. It's weird. It won't kill you, but I'm not going back for seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm with Ezra there. I'll eat. You put bread in front of me, I'll probably eat it. It's topping conveyor foam.
Vitamin-rich topping conveyor foam.
That's right. You could survive off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you won't be living, but you sure will survive.
If you call it living.
Oh god. Nah, it's not that bad.
It's okay.
That canned brown bread is pretty. You know what? I can't even say. Like I used to eat that shit all the time. I've developed a taste for it. You can only taste capsaicin. Oh my god! So like, I had these really spicy noodles the other day. It was yesterday, and I don't think I'm buying them ever again. You know what's funny? No, not at all. Not at all. And I've been several times today. Was it the black chicken bag noodle? It was, yeah, it was Nongshim.
It was the red.
Fiery. Oh, I took a picture of it.
It was the red spicy beef one.
The fiery spicy beef.
Mm-hmm. In the red bag.
And it like it's not like super hurty, but it hurt Fiery spicy beef, yeah. And it's funny because like I had a couple of them before, and then this fourth one was just fucking awful.
Just the red come talk to me when you're serious about it. Ooh, shots fired.
But no, that's hot. No, this one was like it was not as spicy as the ghost pepper chicken noodle soup that I had.
You alright? You done knocking stuff over?
No. I'm gonna do it
Okay.
again. Now what? It's not as spicy as that because that literally hurts to eat. Like even when the soup is cooled down enough to where you can actually eat the soup without burning your tongue, it burns your tongue.
Sizzle.
Like it burns your tongue like you're eating hot soup, like too hot soup. I mean, but it's not. It's just the spiciness of the ghost pepper just assaulting it. I still haven't eaten that other can.
Look, just
I'm gonna have to. I have to.
This is sunken cost fallacy.
Okay, but no, like when you're talking about a video game, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But when you're talking about food that expires that you've spent money on, you know, this isn't Destiny. You know.
Yeah, if you're not enjoying it though, I mean,
but like, yeah. Like, why did I buy a second one? I
don't know.
I already suffered with the first one. And I'm like...
I'm pretty sure I roasted you back when you said you were getting the second can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking of the dollar reduce. I paid two... Exactly. Come on, y'all. I got a second kid on the way. Of course I'm going to be a penny pincher.
There you go. Save it. Give it to the wife to induce labor.
Oh my god. The child's just going to come shooting out. Get me out of here! Oh yeah, you said I've got a second kid on the way. I announced that around Thanksgiving time, I think. Food pantry
stream before the annual stream around Christmas time.
It wasn't like was it the? No, we streamed in between then.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure. Thanks. It's a girl. Allegedly. We'll find out 2 weeks from
next
now.
Time.
And then after that, so like from what I hear from people is like if you're having a boy and it's been confirmed a boy, you're having a boy. But if you're having a girl and it's been confirmed a girl, there's still a chance that you could have a boy by the time it's born. Something about
cirrhosis, internal organs more. Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's pretty bad. Man, like I had a stone in my stomach like all day today, and the only thing I can think of is like the single shot of vodka that I took last night. I don't know.
Just a ball of vodka.
It's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing that was different. It was pretty awful.
I recommend not doing that again.
No, it's not doing that again. But it's it's funny because it's like I don't know what I was really going for there anyway. But like it burns vodka, of course, but like it doesn't really taste of anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
A good vodka like Tito's or something like that doesn't taste like anything. It just burns. But I finally opened up that Crown Royale bottle that a customer got for me like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And like, how could people drink that shit? It tastes like fucking rubbing alcohol.
Mm.
It tastes like you're drinking like isopropyl alcohol. They drink it for the free bag.
It is a nice bag.
I mean, I guess, but
it's kind of funny. It's like the #1 recommended mic bag for the SM7B, which is fucking nutty, but hilarious.
That is actually pretty funny. Also, Gisoda, since you did miss it, I'm going back to streaming video games, starting with Little Kitty Big City next Monday. There's other things involved in that, but suffice to say, video games coming back on the Crin channel. There's a list of video games, and you can cheer bits to
change priorities.
Influence the order of the list. Except for one thing. The Callisto Protocol and Dead Space are on the list. Once I start and finish the Callisto Protocol, Dead Space has to happen right after it.
For comparison reasons.
Yes. And the heart rate sensor will be on for that one. But I'll have all of that information ready for next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The remaster.
I really hope we could get a remaster of the second one.
I mean, they could be working on it right now. Like, the remaster of the first one released October 9th of 2023, apparently.
That's true.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
That's the very same, nearly. It was worked on by Glenn Schofield, who was the mastermind, allegedly, behind the first Dead Space game. And the Callisto Protocol came out, and it was just not well received. But I've also been recently watching a lot of movies that were not well received by like critics and stuff like that, and have just had a fun time with them. So,
I mean, sometimes you just have to enjoy stuff without other people's input.
yeah. Speaking of that, watched Sonic 3 like 2 weeks ago? No? Last week? Last weekend?
I think it was last weekend.
It was last weekend. That was fun. Keanu Reeves destroyed more armored cores.
The Tower Stone. Where are they?
Stone. Where are they? I can't do Keanu's voice. Not even gonna pretend. Not even gonna try. Alright, I think it is now time for us to talk about the one news story that we don't even have any content for, because we have decided that the news is coming back essentially yesterday.
Yeah.
And today we decided we were actually going to cover a news story. And that is going to be the soft announcement launch of the Switch 2.
The Switch 2.
Ba-da-da-da-da,
At
electric
long last.
boogaloo. So they're basically releasing the Wii U 2. So, like, you can't convince me otherwise, sorry.
So it's like the Switch 2.
The Switch U 2. Neither one of those worked.
No.
And
Anyway,
we are dumber
I
for
think
having tried it.
I think it looks pretty promising for the most part. There is one glaring issue that both Crin and I had in mind that I am of mixed opinions on it, because I did see someone bring up a possible suggestion of what it might be. And if that's the case, it's fucking brilliant. I'll let you lead off.
Oh, I'm currently, here we go. So I'm gonna post it into video games.
Yes, Chris, the way that they showed the OG one like popping into the second one, showing like all the minute changes and stuff, that was a really brilliant way to present it.
So I've posted in video games in the old Crin and Discord. The very first thing that I saw on Reddit this morning is the exact same thing that me and Frank had just talked about. Is this connector will be the key failure point, because the connector's on the wrong fucking side.
Yes.
That should be, excuse the term for it, the female side of the male to female connector for the charging for the Joy-Con 2. I'm just gonna call them 2.7 because that feels right.
Yes, because it is clever to have a female port, a receiving port on the side of the main unit. Because if you have a little piece that breaks off, On a Joy-Con, you can replace the Joy-Con if you have a little piece that breaks off on the main unit. Surprise, that means you're replacing the main unit. So it's really a major vulnerability, especially considering there are going to be kids using a Switch 2. Kids drop things.
Yeah. Kids ain't gonna be touching that if this is in my house.
No. But so I did actually see someone bring up a possible solution for it, that what they think it might be, and if it's the case, it's incredibly clever. It might actually be a like rubberized plastic nub with the conductors in it. So like to the point where it actually can bend and flex. If that's what it is, then this is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, but like,
Because if there's enough play that you can potentially bend off the Joy-Con forward to back without breaking that piece, then it might be the single best engineered console like in probably the last 10 years.
okay, but like, obviously we're gonna get more information in April
It's
of
such a
all
long
times.
wait.
But how are you gonna get like a satisfying snap?
Magnets.
But MagSafe is an Apple trademark and it's not going anywhere.
Well, it wouldn't be a MagSafe system. It would be a. Okay, I see. You're being an annoying little shit.
I don't foresee that being some weird rubberized nipple that can be tweaked back and forth.
Well, here's the thing, because someone brought up in discussions on Reddit and stuff, and I did look into it a little bit. Nintendo had a design um, practice theory, where basically that they said you take the average height of a child and you need to have a console able to survive a drop from like shoulder height. And assuming they're still going by that like design premise, the only way I could foresee that being the case with this is if that was something that could flex.
Yeah, but we have to like have faith that they didn't take off the do no evil from the inside of their HQ.
Look, that they already do their own evil in their own ways. This is something that they have potentially, I would say, been faithful. I mean, you could fucking kick a GameCube.
I don't know why you would want to, but yes, yeah, you could.
That thing was a fucking tank. N64 was beefy. I mean, assuming they're still like keeping true to that, I'm going to not trust but hope that it's smartly done. Because aside from that, I think I like everything about what I'm seeing.
Yeah, the most important part is going to be the specs and what it can actually play. One of the few things that I do really enjoy is the fact that you'll be able to play current gen, but also next gen Switch games on the Switch 2.
Yes, backwards compatibility. Thank fuck.
So that's nice. It would just be nice if they stopped trying to nuke emulators.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. GameCubes were Nokia phones.
They're never gonna stop doing that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, everything about it looks fucking great.
No, I'm excited. I'm hoping that the pricing makes sense. It probably will, knowing Nintendo.
Here's the thing, it'll make sense, but for multiple reasons, it's still going to be high.
Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking 350, 400.
I would think 450. depending on when the release actually happens, because there are
sometime this year.
factors that are still currently changing.
So sometime this year.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying though. So that's why it might end up going up from where we're
No,
wanting it to be.
I'm being optimistic here.
Fingers crossed.
But that's also kind of like my threshold for what makes sense. For my money.
Yep.
You would think Steam Deck. But then how are you going to play the Nintendo games? Most of the most popular games should be covered with the backwards compatibility. But we'll get more information when the console comes out because they're not going to release that information.
Yeah. And that said, obviously we're talking backwards compatibility. I assume for the physical media, they did add a lot of like retro stuff to the Switch One's catalog. So I'm assuming the digital catalog will be accepted as well.
Yeah, probably.
So you might potentially, if what Rag is saying is true, get caught short with a physical game if it's something unusual. But pretty much everything else should theoretically be backwards compatible. Because again, this is the whole thing with emulation and everything, so. See, they're doing it.
Yeah. Just like you said. I mean, that's pretty much it because they didn't really reveal a whole lot. I mean, the trailer was kind of cool.
There's speculation that the Joy-Con can actually one of the Joy-Cons at least can be used as a mouse. Because of the way they had it sliding. I don't know. It'd be cool if it was the case.
How would you use it as a mouse?
So there would be a little hole for a sensor on the like flat part where it joins to the Switch. So you hold it vertically and it would allow for browser use.
Oh god, that just sounds awful.
It sounds awful, but over not having it, I mean, it's adding something. It's not taking anything away.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Oh, come on, mic arm. Stop lower. Stay.
No.
They were like 60% empty and they still sucked to work on. I opened mine up and I got custom shells, and it wasn't difficult, but it was annoying to get back together.
Well, because they like route things really fucking weirdly for no fucking discernible reason. Because I did the thing, where you swap the thing out, and then like somehow my son got a hold of the Joy-Cons and like it's broken now.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So we just got some cheap third-party Pikachu controller. It was like $20.
For this part, your feed's been taken up with the TikTok ban, Gaiman Revelations, and the TikTok drop. Yeah, the Gaiman stuff was fucking awful. Like Jesus Christ, I really hadn't been I hadn't been aware of the second set of allegations and everything. And Jesus Christ, it is so much worse than thought.
So word I'm looking. Oh my god! Like I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of.
Build.
No. It wasn't my. It's not my fault. I not under my watch.
Ah,
There was another word I wanted to use for that, but like I can't think of. But not under my purview. Wait, that doesn't work. I don't think anyway. Not under my purview.
so I take it you had an easy time with the Z triggers.
Me? Yeah, no, I didn't actually have a really hard time putting it all together. It's just. But I was also like 3 years into working on cars where you can't see half the fucking bolts half the time, so. Yeah, the child was not under my supervision when he got a hold of the Joy-Con.
There was no joy for that con that day.
No.
Only pain.
Only pain. But that's fine. He gets to use the garbage third-party controller, and it is drifting something fierce, man.
Yeah.
Like, it does not center at all.
Womp womp.
Yeah, joyless con. Man, not gonna lie, I don't think I can keep talking for much longer. I'm sure I do have one last announcement though. For anybody who's been paying attention to the Crinibus channel on the Discord there, I have decided to cancel the grow. It is just no longer compatible with my life goals. And I'm not gonna like grow a plant such as that without being able to taste it once it's finished. So I have decided to no longer continue on with that.
You're welcome, Kryn. Playing taps in your honor.
Brr, brr, brr.
Literally, no, I literally am.
Brr, brr, brr.
Apparently, it's on Spotify.
Is it really?
Yeah, I told you, I'm literally playing it right now.
Oh. Alexa, play Despacito. Have you seen this Project Net thing?
I have not.
Oh, well here I will share this with you. Privately. But yeah, no, it's just like I'm planning on getting. Well, I don't know. It's kind of in the planning phases, but I may be getting a job that is federally contracted. And of course, the federal regulations on cannabis use are much, much different from many states in the United States. How they handle it, so it's just.
Oh shit! Well, that's cool.
I mean, it kind of sucks because like the grow was almost done. Like there was like trichomes forming and all that. But that was the moment I was just like, damn, what am I fucking doing this for, man? Like, why am I bothering? So there will be no updates other than me posting a text update stating that there will be no updates further. So.
Oh well.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Project Net looks neat.
Looks neat. Yeah. I
like that it's apparently not their project, like nothing to do with Team Micah, but they're just like, yeah, cool, do it.
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
But I think I might need to be done talking for the night. I already kind of feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit here.
Fair. So are we doing gaming or just calling it
Nah,
here?
I think if Sasha,
Yeah.
I think if Sasha showed up, we could have jumped into something, because then that kind of gives you an additional person to kind of like
Bounce stuff off of, yes.
and I can be silent for all but the most pressing of moments.
Mm-hmm.
But as it is, I am obviously still dealing with some form of illness, and I think it's time.
Well, fair, man. You get your rest, and we will be back. Well, when are you coming back?
I will be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. And I will theoretically be back Tuesday, maybe?
Maybe?
If I find something that grabs my attention, we might hop on and do something quick and easy, even if it's just some Starship Troopers, or something like that. So yeah. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming by, and we'll see you guys next time.
Next time.
Yeah. Bye bye now.
Why? Oh, the. Are you, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second. Just kidding. Bye now.